Okay, fresh scene. Polygon primitive sphere. Arnold sky dome light so we can see what we're doing. File texture. UHDR. Color space. And then just do a little test. Great. Okay, so now we're in the hypershade. We're going to make a Maya noise texture. We're going to make a standard surface. The name. All right. We'll assign this to our material. All right, so to turn this texture into a displacement, we go to the shader group. So this is a new thing here. So far we've just been dealing with the shader. The shader group is what actually connects the shader to the material. And it also, there's a whole bunch of shaders that can go into the rendering of an object. So there can be a different material on the inside of the object than on the outside. There's also the ability to have a hardware shader, so something different in the viewport than you will see at render time. So let's see, we want this noise to go in our displacement shader, and look, it's already popping up there. And then our original, see, this is why I think it's also good. I was a little lazy. I didn't put standard surface, so I got a little confused. All right. And you can also name your shader group. Displacement shader group. All right, so let's see here. Some things we need to be aware of. One is to get this to look a little better, or even to work at all, we need to add some subdivisions at render time. So in the Arnold tab, Cat Clark, see how the detail got so much better? I'll give it 3. Let's see what else. This is a little aggressive. You can see how cool this is. What else do we want to say? Oh yeah, so in this material, you can turn on auto bump, so any extra detail that can be extracted past how many subdivisions there are. So what the subdivision is something actually a little like this. So let's go to back to our viewport 2.0. So its subdivision is very similar to what happens when we smooth our mess. See? So, and you can see it here, right? 1 subdivision cuts it in half in both axes, then 2 does it again, and then 3 does it again. You know, it's a lot. Each time is many more polygons. So Arnold will do that at render time and use that new resolution to offset and displace the surface here. So let's go back. Arnold, and what I have in the little sample scene. So, you know, you can kind of navigate where you want to go through these nodes, but see how awesome that is? Displacement's pretty neat. So we'll change this from billow to purlin. We'll have just the main one. We'll turn on inflection. gives us these nice little bowing effects. That brings in the secondary noise. All right. And then, we also talked about this. So we can move the noise around here, but what I want to do is have it kind of stretch around the sphere, like it's made out of, it was spun on a clay wheel or something like that. So to do that, turn this down, let's see. And we can also adjust frequency. Extra. It's spun around. Nice little spinning clay wheel thing. All right.